tag team contest is set for one fall. Introducing first, representing Undeniable, the team of the German juggernaut, Issak Ruhl, and the Undeniable Insurance Policy, Lamar Hawkins.
EJ, I think he was talking to you. Lamar Hawkins comes over and asked us to watch his glasses. Things will happen, he said, if they happen to slide off this table, EJ. So watch carefully. I'm glad you said you'd watch them for him.
I didn't volunteer anything. I don't know what's going on here. What is this, a draft or what?
Well, I can agree that you don't know what's going on.
The Dominican Dream, Antonio Rivera.
Well, Antonio Rivera making his way down to the ring. He's had his problems with Drew Adams lately. We will wait for his partner, which is Drew Adams.
Coming out together?
Well, these guys have...
what do they teach them at that school?
They've been on the wrong side of things.
His tag team partner,
Drew Adams.
Greenwich, Connecticut, Drew Adams.
Drew Adams, PPW's resident rich boy, coming down to the ring.
Oh my God. You better not bring that thing to a skate park. If I see him at there, I'm gonna throw it into the woods.
Drew
He
Adams.
probably rides a scooter for fun. A Razor scooter.
It looks like he does. Drew Adams, Antonio Rivera looking out at Drew Adams. Rivera trying to help Drew Adams in the last couple months. Adams very selfish, even eliminating Antonio Rivera from the Tag Team Battle Royal a couple months ago. Drew Adams says, hey, you know, I'm just trying to do my thing. Fans say that he definitely owes Antonio Rivera a couple matches, or a couple favors, shall I say. Bell started, we're on our way. Issak Ruhl and Antonio Rivera starting us off tonight. PPW High Voltage, Phil Bravado, Julius Kuiper. You notice how I said your middle name there. And
Good.
Paul Bowe getting us drinks like he should be.
Issak Ruhl, this guy looks like a mean man.
Well, Adams giving a lot of weight to Issak Ruhl, and a lot of power is usually what that means, EJ. Ruhl throwing Adams over to the other side of the ring.
You have to give it up to Ryan Race. He goes out and finds these guys, these monsters, recruits them into his stable.
Oh, did you see that, EJ? Drew Adams had a little. He didn't have full control of the situation. Tagged in Antonio Rivera. The disgusted look on Rivera's face.
Tell you why, now that Lamar Hawkins has entered into the fray here with Undeniable, they are not only undeniable, they may also be unstoppable. Bravado.
Oh, Issak Ruhl in full control of the match. Tagging in a bigger man, if that's possible.
I think Antonio Rivera should have stuck to the chest club.
Oh, he's probably thinking the same thing right now. Lamar Hawkins taking firm control, and now Issak Ruhl coming in, big head of steam.
He crushed that young man. Oh no! Oh my God!
Ruhl looking behind him, big splash.
And Drew Adams is jumping off of his corner. What kind of team member is that? Not a guy you want to go into the trenches with, I'll tell you that much.
Well, both big men taking advantage of Antonio Rivera, who's trying to fight himself out of the corner. Ruhl again. And now Antonio Rivera gonna fight back, moving out of the way. Lamar Hawkins, nobody home. Rivera.
Yeah, I think this kid has more spirit than brains, Bravado. But look at that, he's fighting back, giving it everything he has.
Well, he's got spirit, but he's gonna need a lot more than that to get up from Lamar Hawkins' clothesline. That tree trunk headed at Antonio Rivera's neck. Drew Adams trying to get this crowd behind him here in Scranton.
He is throwing around Andrew Rivera.
Antonio Rivera. Go back to the sun.
Like he is a rag doll.
Lamar Hawkins, firm control. Drew Adams reaching out. You have to wonder if that's a sincere reach by Drew Adams. Adams, and as I said,
there's only one thing that Drew Adams sincerely reaches for.
Adams trying to get fans in Scranton behind him and behind Antonio Rivera, his partner.
Lamar Hawkins just unrelenting on Antonio Rivera.
It's good to see you hit up ppwwrestling.com/roster. EJ, thank you very much for the plug. ppwwrestling.com. Fine place to get the best news.
Check it out, folks.
Now Drew Adams, wait a minute, pulled the hand back and jumped off the mat. More cowardness from Drew Adams as Antonio Rivera's left in the middle of the ring.
Unbelievable. I wonder where he learned that trick from.
Suplex didn't get him up. Antonio Rivera.
Look at that with the cross body.
The
Uses the
momentum.
big man's weight against him. You have to give it up to Antonio Rivera. There's no quit in this young man.
Well, Issak Ruhl coming in. Antonio Rivera crawling to the other side. Nobody there. Great fight, as you mentioned earlier, EJ, and Antonio Rivera, huge heart, and he's going to need all of it if he's going to take advantage of this.
You know what, Antonio Rivera going back to basics here.
Rivera, down. Issak Ruhl caught him with the size 13.
Oh my God. He just booted him all the way back down to Pittston bravado.
Oh, we've seen this before. Ruhl up and Rivera down. Holbert's going to count to 20. This one's over.
Here are your winners, the German juggernaut Issak Ruhl and Lamar Hawkins.
Well, Issak Ruhl and Lamar Hawkins picking up a big victory here on PPW High Voltage.
Drew Adams, I'll tell you what, he's just getting started in this business. What a disrespectful performance there. He's not going to be making any friends in this business acting like that, bravado.
Well, Lamar Hawkins grabs the shades from our table. We are off the hook. Still, though, we are not off the hook with this episode, EJ. Main event time, we're still looking for it. Clutch Adams comes in, taking on Manakila in our main event here on PPW High Voltage. We will be right back.